Hello and welcome to ITC TechShare. I'm Tom Grissom. Today I would like to continue our screencast for OneNote Learning Tools that's entitled, But Wait, There's More. I didn't have time to cover everything I wanted to in the last Learning Tools overview, so today I would like to continue, and you'll see on the screencast I have a reserved spot for the notecast URL. So once this screencast is finished recording, I will paste that YouTube link there. But to begin with here, let's go back up to the Learning Tools tab on the ribbon, and we discussed the Immersive Reader last time. If I go into the Immersive Reader, that gives me an overview screen, essentially everything, all the words on the OneNote page. You can see that I'm in the dark theme. One thing that I did not cover last time, we have a couple of settings up in the upper right hand corner. The letter A, that is for the alphabet or the font, so we can come up here and change the font size, decrease it, and you'll notice that we are on the dark theme. We can turn that to the light color if we would like. However, I do prefer having the dark theme, especially when I show you this next feature. The next feature is the reading settings. So if I go into Reading Comprehension settings, it gives me the ability to come in here and show the comprehension mode, which whenever I do that, you'll see that the verbs are highlighted. So this helps students focus for transition phrases and such whenever they're reading content back. But we also have some the ability to change syllables. So if you're trying to pronounce something phonetically, it doesn't do, it's not always perfect, but it does break things down by syllables. And then we also can show nouns and adjectives. So those are all color-coded to help students with their studies. Now, this looks better in the dark theme. If I turn it back to the lighter color theme, you'll notice that the contrast just doesn't stand out as much, so that's why I prefer the dark theme. Now let's go back to our reading settings and turn off some of the verbs and adjectives, comprehension mode. And let me bump this up just a little bit on the font size. So now I would like for this page to be read back to me. Since I am in the Immersive Reader, I can just simply go down here and click on the play, and it will read back in computer synthesized voice.
Link to YouTube screencast video. Notecast URL to go here. OneNote is an application that is one of the best kept secrets in education. Education. As the name implies, OneNote is used for taking and organizing notes, something teachers and students do often.
Okay, I'll stop that. You saw where I could go up and change the speed of the voice speed of the playback. There is another setting. Let me get out of the Immersive Reader. And if you prefer a female voice, you can go to the Learning Tools tab, go to Settings, and you have a choice of either male or female voice by default. So I can go up here to Settings and change this to the Microsoft Zero, which is a female voice. And then if I come back over to the Learning tabs, Immersive Reader, let me go down to the second paragraph here and let this be read back in a female voice.
What is OneNote? Think of OneNote as a digital 3-ring binder that can be stored online and accessed anywhere there is an internet connection. If you so choose, you can share OneNote notebooks with others, or you may keep digital notebooks private depending upon the purpose. If an internet connection is not available, you can take notes offline and then sync your digital notebook back to the cloud the next time you are connected to the internet.
Okay, and I'll just pause that. So once again, you can speed it up or slow it down to your liking and preference. So that's a quick overview. And then in the last video, I'll finish it up here just to remind you that there is a new dictation feature that changes your speech to text. So if I come down here and put my cursor in a new container, you do need to be logged into your Microsoft account for dictation to work. But let me just dictate here. This is an example of using OneNote for the speech-to-text recognition of OneNote Learning Tools. And then I'll go ahead and turn that off, but you can see down at the bottom, let me change the font so you can see it a little bit larger. So right there is the speech to text. Does a pretty good job. As once again, it's not completely perfect, so you can go in there and edit it to your liking. And then, of course, you can go back in Immersive Reader and have what you just converted speech to text read back to you with the Immersive Reader. So those are just a few more examples of the OneNote Learning Tools. So until next time, this is Tom Grissom. Keep on learning.